All right, let's get to our key takeaways, and we're going to start here, Ben, with a huge play that happened in the first half that sort of set the tone a little bit, and it was actually on special teams.
Well, we've been talking about this, how Tyree Cleveland had come on and looked impressive on kick returns, and that Deontay Spencer, when he come back, needed to have a statement. It's been a while for the Broncos, and, he was brought in to be the guy. It's tough to keep a guy who's just a return specialist around on a roster this loaded with wide receiver talent, but look at Deontay Spencer putting it on him.
Snap is good, no pressure to speak of. Very high kick. Spencer settles underneath it at the 17, avoids one tackler, runs into a blocker, and now he's loose. Spencer at the 25-30. Here we go, 35-40. Spencer, foot and race, 45 midfield, 40, 35-30. Deontay Spencer, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Denver! Deontay Spencer with an 83-yard touchdown return of the punt of 56 yards by Joseph Charlton.
But you're right. I mean, you were talking about it even before the game, how we kind of need to see a little bit of something extra from Deontay Spencer. They hadn't had a punt return. The Broncos have not had a punt return touchdown in 5 years.
Omar Bolden was the last person. Omar Bolden. That's how far back it was.
Not even close to good enough, and certainly was overdue. And this is great. This is good for Deontay Spencer. He needed a signature moment. I mean, maybe he strings another one in there. I mean, who knows? Like, he's certainly a confident guy.
We talk about confidence all the time, though, and we talk about how, the snowball rolling downhill and how it gathers more. Confidence begets confidence, and I'm hoping that'll spring big for Spencer, because he started making smart decisions after that, too. Waving off things he didn't need to return, doing all that. I want that to carry forward.
There's kind of a funny moment there as P.J. Locke was kind of like right in front of him.
Right.
And initially it looked like P.J. Locke was going to mess it up, but as it turns out, P.J. Locke being there, Deontay Spencer used that, ended up avoiding the would-be tackler, and let P.J. Locke kind of set a natural pick for him, which was a really kind of a cool move. Initially, I was like, oh, no, you're too close. You're too close, man. And then he kind of ran around him, and I was like, oh, actually that worked out just fine.
Throw Deontay out there on some jet motion. Let him get the ball in his hands. Let's see if he can create.
All right, this is another play from the first half. Drew Lock hits Jerry Jeudy on a sluggo for 31 yards. Now, the beauty of this play is that, so first of all, the Broncos had just gotten a first down on a roughing the passer from Burns. And Drew Lock did a beautiful pump fake to sell the slant. So he had the slant and go. He did such a great job with the pump fake, had the DB bite on it. The DB basically said, oh, this is clearly a slant. He charged forward basically to try to make a play on the ball, if not, at least be there to break it up. And then Jerry Jeudy, with his spectacular route running, took it up the sideline. And Drew Lock also did something in this play that I thought was really impressive. So we're going to play this, and I'll tell you what it was on the other side.
Shotgun snap. Pressure on the way. Lock pumps once. Throws the ball. He's got Jeudy wide open. Jeudy has it inside the 20. Makes the catch and is rolled down close to the 15. Gets up, points the ball towards the Carolina end zone and drops it. Little stutter route, sluggo route, and he beat Rasul Douglas on the play.
Yeah, they picked on Rasul Douglas the entire game. So it was Jerry Jeudy's route, it was the pump fake, but it was also Drew Lock recognizing where the pass rush was coming from. They had a free guy coming on the right side, and he had to step away from that. So one of the things that we've constantly been on Drew Lock this entire time was recognizing where the blitz is coming from, not taking unnecessary hits. And this is one of those moments where he recognized it. He sort of sidestepped it a little bit. Now, he did end up throwing off his back foot, but in this moment, it was fine because Jerry Jeudy had put enough separation there that he was able to float the ball perfectly for him. So great route run, great pump fake, and great job by Drew Lock recognizing where the blitz was coming from, avoiding it, and putting the ball on the money. Good play.
It's all the way around. It was great job. Another great job, call him Will Parks. Mr. Parks, if you're nasty, announcing his return to the Denver Broncos in style.
Denver with a five-man rush. Bridgewater forced to back up, and he'll be pulled down on a sack inside the 35-yard line. And that is Philly Will Parks. First sacks, it's being claimed this week. Will Parks, originally a sixth-round draft choice of the Broncos in 2016.
I loved it. I loved that he came back, got a sack right off the bat. I love that.
It was a big moment in the game, too.
Big moment in the game. Duke Dawson's done. You're going to need to see a lot out of Will Parks over these final three games. Going to need him to come up big. And, I just restored the confidence. What a treat to see him having fun again after that debacle going over there to the Eagles.
Yeah, so he got that sack. It effectively ended whatever opportunity the Panthers were going to have to score points before the end of the first half.